Christy here. I'm here today with my second installment of my mini series for my mini album. So I'm just on the back side of that divider, and I knew that I wanted to do incorporate my daughter's birth story. So when I did her 12 by 12 album, I did up her birth story, and I just printed an extra copy to include in this album. So I'm just trimming it down and folding it in half because I want to create kind of like a little pocket on that divider. So the scalloped paper is from Studio Calico and the floral print is from Maggie Holmes' Open Book. And I'm just kind of measuring and fiddling around here, but I wanna have the pocket as big as possible and take up as much of the width of the divider as possible, but I don't want to cover up those holes. So I'm just kind of measuring that now and realize very soon that my paper is way too wide. Like my printed paper, the story paper, is way too wide. So I end up trimming that way down as well. And it doesn't take anything away from the story itself. I mean, it's still folded, it will still fit in there. It's like a mega 5 pages long, so I really doubt like anyone's gonna like take that out and read it in their free time, but it's there. And then I had a scrap piece of the floral print, so that's why all of a sudden it's kind of trimmed down, and it has the greeny blue color along with the coral, and it also had like a brighter blue, so I just opt to cover that up with this card from Laurel Lane Designs, and it just simply says story. And I'm just digging out some gold embellishments because I want to incorporate the same type of colors. And I find this little piece with the hearts from the I Am collection by Simple Stories. And then I bring out these awesome thickers, which I love, and just spell out the word birth. So now it says birth story, so that anyone looking at my album knows what is in this pocket. And yeah, now it's time to adhere down the pocket. So I'm just using my glossy accents because I really want this pocket to hold. Like, I don't want it to tear off or rip, and so glossy accents is the perfect adhesive for that. And I was kind of a little bit messy in applying the glossy accents, so I'm just gently tapping it down so that none of it like busts out the sides. And I tried putting the paper in there and it didn't work, and I didn't want to force the issue, so I just kind of leave it and hope and pray that it will all work out. And just fiddling around with some embellishments. I'm just leaving those bowls on my desk just so that I can kind of just refer to them whenever. I decided to trim down that 3x4 card to be a 3x3 card just because the rest of the elements on this divider are square, so I just thought it fit better and it didn't allow for so much empty space above the word birth. And just kind of fiddling around now with some embellishments. The labels that you saw are from Studio Calico, and because my daughter was born on the 12th, I kind of considered having the number 12 label showing, but then decided not to. And in looking at my stamps, I found this tiny little stamp that just has room for the time, so I thought that was perfect, and I just put the time of her birth in there. And then on the same stamp set, which is from Studio Calico, there was just kind of these like little decorative lines, and so I kind of opt to fill the white space a bit with those and use my Maggie Holmes roller stamp to stamp the word details. And then the little line stamp didn't really stamp that well, and that's my fault, I'm sure. So I just use my pen to color it in a little bit, and it's pretty messy still. I mean, it's not like solidly colored or anything, but looks pretty good. And then again, I just go back to these elements and adhere those down and make sure that I have them where I want them to be. and then finally adhere down that card. And I really like the way that the thickers look with the script writing from Laurel Lane Designs. I think it looks awesome. Bringing out my Heidi Swap Color Shine, and you guys, I like spilt it all over the place, and you can't even see it. I'm so glad, but I wasn't gonna tell you that, but I just did. So anyway, I made a huge mess. It was off camera, thank goodness, and mopped that up, edited it out. But every time I go to record a video, I do something like really ridiculous like that. So now I am trying again to put in the birth story, and I should have let the color shine dry maybe, but I'm like super impatient. So yeah, play around with that and make a huge mess out of it because it's still like I've let it sit there for like not even a minute. And so yeah, just leave it to dry. And then I had these this gold sticker sheet from Close to My Heart, so I decided just to throw some extra gold on there and just to bring some interest to that top left hand corner of the pocket. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh no, wait, I have to add some more color shine. Of course. That's it. And thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for more to come. Thanks. Bye.